I'd like to welcome all of the parents and graduates of the class of 2020, and let me just say congratulations to you for your hard work and your perseverance in what had to be the most unusual of senior years. COVID-19 not only changed the way our community engaged our students this year, but it's also forcing us all to reconsider our plans for the future. While many of you may have thought about leaving our region after high school, we want to take this time to showcase the amazing opportunities we have for you to further your education right here in Greater Louisville. And while traditional deadlines for enrollment have passed, the pandemic has extended those deadlines for our local universities. And that makes it even more enticing for you to attend school right here at home. One of the things that we're really proud about in our region is the level of our higher education systems. So you'll hear today, many of our universities are leading the nation in their academic programming and their future workforce development. Engineering, tech, logistics, and beyond. The opportunities available to you here can transform your individual futures while helping our community continue to grow and thrive. I hope that after today's presentation, you will all see the tremendous advantage afforded by continuing your academic career here in Greater Louisville. Let me close by saying thank you to our event sponsor, the Kentucky Lottery, an advocate for higher education and key investor in the education of our students through the KEYS program, which provides financial aid to eligible Kentucky students. And now let me welcome Mayor Greg Fisher. Mr. Mayor, turn it over to you.
All right, thank you, Sarah, and hello, everybody. I want to begin by congratulating the class of 2020. When you guys look back on this in hopefully a year, but certainly 5, 10, 50 years, you'll just be shaking your head and say, what happened? Because I think that's how everybody's feeling about this strange time that we've gone through. And I know for you guys, it's going to be a real interesting part of kind of your legacy of high school seniors moving on to college right now, because this was a time that I'm sure you still kind of think it's just surreal and can't believe that it's taken place. But I want to thank everybody for the hard work that it took to get to this stage right now, because this transition from high school to post-secondary is a huge part of anybody's life. So yours will just be, it's not traditional, but it'll be very special for now on, just to remember that you were the class of 2020 that went through this pandemic and the marches for justice and so on. So it's a particular time in history that you're going to have your very own special place in. So congratulations, and try to embrace that as something that is special, as opposed to feeling frustrated, which I'm sure you obviously do, and you have a right to do that as well. I want to also thank all the folks that helped you get to this stage in your life here, your teachers, your family, your friends, your mentors. Nobody really succeeds on their own. Very few people do anyway. So please make sure you take the time to thank those folks as well. And refer to them and kind of talk with them about your next stages of your journey, because it's only natural that you're going to have questions on what's next. And some people, when they have those questions, are a little shy to talk about them. But just remember, like, strong folks, confident folks, ask lots of questions, you know, and because a lot of people just are there to help you, but you got to ask to help. So you're not expected to know everything. Nobody knows everything. I'm 62 years young, and I'm asking questions all the time, because there's a lot of things you still got to figure out in life as you go through them. Now, you all are at this particular time, it's a huge transition that you're going through. And I know, as I said, it's not easy for you, but I think when we look back on this time and we look back about how the story of Louisville will be written and how the story of America will be written, will really be up to each of us as individuals, right? Because the story is still being written. It's not over. And just like your story is being written for you, and it's being written by you. That's who has the control over how your life is going to turn out. You're going to have obstacles, you're going to have challenges, but how you respond to them, obviously, is what your story is. And you've made it this far, and you're going to make it through whatever this period is right now, from pandemic to racial justice, and you'll come out the other side. And then you'll go for a while, then there's going to be another challenge and another challenge. So it's really how you embrace challenge in life. And do you see it as a downer, or do you see it as an opportunity? So if you're kind of into learning, and if you're into moving forward, you're going to always have issues that you have to work through. If you stay home and sit on the couch, you're not going to have to worry about that so much, but your life's not going to end up with your ability to make a difference and change the world for the better, which I think is why we're all put on the face of the earth, is to make the world a better place in our city, in our homes, in our families. And that means we got to be proactive. And I can tell you that we need you here in our city now more than ever. Folks that are growing up in this world that's global, that's connected, that it's yearning for justice. We'll create a more just world, and much of that will be because of the voices of our young leaders. I do understand that frustration and uncertainty we're facing with the COVID-19 has been very disruptive to a lot of people's plans. Probably amongst many of you, all the plans that you made and your family made on your next steps in your journey after high school. But I'm a glass half full kind of person. So the way I look at this is that if you've had a change of plans and it results in you staying in Louisville and going to one of our Louisville colleges or universities, to me, that's a big win because we need your talent here in our city. Our city is been growing very well in a very interesting way. The pandemic hit. Once all that goes, we're going to continue going that way. So we've got a great city that's been interrupted by some things outside of our control, as every city in the country has been as well. So we need your talent here in our city. And we've got great college and university partners that you're going to be hearing from later this evening. And they're working to adapt to COVID-19 so that they can safely educate students here in the coming school year. Obviously, that means we all got to keep adapting to that as we plan for the future. We do know, and you guys have grown up in this world of technology, that technology is going to obviously play an even greater role in the jobs of the future. And that's why your city government here, Metro government, is partnering with colleges and universities. And you're going to hear about an initiative called Lou Tech Works. And that whole program expands our tech talent pipeline by incorporating the latest technology, future work into all aspects of higher education through new technology degrees and programs and certificates as well. So Lou Tech Works is aiming to ensure that when you graduate from college, you've got all the skills you need to get a high wage job and be competitive in the workplace. And so that's part of our commitment to you from the city. And that's why we've partnered with Live in Lou, GLI, the Kentucky Lottery, and Evolve 502 to highlight the universities and colleges in the Louisville area. So I want to thank all of those sponsors. And I also want to talk about the community initiatives that you're going to hear more about. Evolve 502, that's making sure that every student has wraparound services to succeed, and then scholarships available to move on into college. Also want to talk about UPS's Metro College program. That program is one of the leading programs in the country to make college more affordable. So you can work, get a degree without any debt. So that's a good place to be. And as you might know, one of our top priorities as a city, in any city that you go to where it's got going on, their city of lifelong learning. So there's lots of opportunities for you to get that here in Louisville without going into debt. So I want to thank everybody again, our community education partners. Thank you all for joining us here tonight. Our students, the world is yours. It's never been kind of more full of opportunity in my life. When there's complication and it's unclear, that's when there's opportunity. So look through the fog and look through the clouds. When it's dark outside, there's always a little light there. But I'm very hopeful about the future of our city and hope that you guys can find a good spot for you here as you continue your education and help grow our great city as well. So I just want to stop on tonight and say congratulations and thanks to everybody.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Now I would like to go ahead and introduce our Senior Vice President of Communications, PR, and Social Responsibility for the Kentucky Lottery, Chip Polston.
Josh, thanks so much. Everybody at the Kentucky Lottery is really proud to be a part of this initiative, not only as a sponsor, but for me personally, as the father of a kid who starts college at JCTC next month. This may seem like a really odd fit for a company that sells scratch-off and Powerball tickets, but this event tonight really does tie back into our core mission. Our business model is very different from most. Our profits don't benefit nameless, faceless shareholders or anything like that. Our proceeds go directly to help Kentucky students attend a college or trade school right here at home. Now, many of you on this call may either be receiving or know someone who's receiving KEYS money, as was referenced earlier. Every dime of KEYS money ever awarded in the Commonwealth of Kentucky came straight from the sale of a Kentucky lottery ticket. Our proceeds also fund the need-based college access program and Kentucky tuition grants. And some of our students here tonight may have received college credit while still in high school, thanks to the dual credit program, which is another initiative which we fund. All told, more than $3.8 billion, that's with a B, $3.8 billion have gone to fund programs to help Kentucky students attend college over the last two decades. And to put this in perspective, 95 cents of every dollar of non-loan student aid awarded by the Commonwealth of Kentucky comes straight from Kentucky lottery proceeds. And in the last 21 years, 1 in 5 Kentuckians has now received a college scholarship or grant paid for by the Kentucky lottery. So at the end of the day, we're working to help raise the education level of Kentuckians to provide a better educated workforce, and that's something in which we really do take immense pride. So good luck to everybody this fall. I am right there with you in being what I'll describe as nervously anxious to get things up and going this semester. To all of our students, best of luck to you on this new chapter, and especially to the staff from our area colleges and universities that are with us tonight. Thank you so much for all you're doing in the face of what could best be described as unprecedented adversity. You truly are appreciated. Next up, I'd like to introduce Dr. Matt Berry, Chief Scholarship and Policy Officer at Evolve 502. Evolve 502 is an important asset in our community, helping every Jefferson County public school student pursue the dream of college education. Dr. Berry?
Thank you, Chip. I appreciate that. Thank you, everyone, for the time and for being involved in this. So as was said, I represent a community organization, a public-private partnership called Evolve 502. Our vision is that every child in Louisville is prepared for college, career, and a successful, productive life. What that really means in regular words is that we want to try to get every single child in Louisville an opportunity to go to college and beyond. The reason we want to do that is because we know the best opportunity for security and advancement in life is through higher education. And so what I want to talk about briefly before we hear from our wonderful colleagues from all these institutions is why college is so important, particularly in this uncertain time, and the things that maybe you should be thinking about. As the mayor said, even though things don't look like maybe we all wish that they had. So first of all, as I mentioned, college is maybe now more important than it ever has been. And when I say college, what I mean is anything beyond high school, any sort of post-secondary education or training, whether that be a certificate program, a workforce training certificate, an associate degree, a bachelor's degree, or beyond, and hopefully all of it. The reality is that more and more of the jobs of the future are going to require some kind of training past high school. And so to set yourself up for the best opportunity that you can have, it's important now to develop the plan for how you're going to move into post-secondary education and training. So the things that you want to think about, in my opinion, are what are you interested in doing? What kind of education is going to set you up for success? And what's affordable for you? That's an important question. And it's important that you ask what is affordable for you, not what the price of a college is, but what you are able to pay and what the price for you to pay is. So that's why it's so great to see some of these local institutions represented. We have a great higher education community here in Louisville. And as you listen to them describe all the great things they have going on, I do want to acknowledge again that we know that things that probably don't look like you had hoped they would at this time in your exploration. So based on the experience we have at Evolve 502, I want to just suggest that you keep a few things in mind as you're making your options or exploring your options for post-secondary education. So first, staying local certainly has, we believe, some health advantages to it, but it also has some financial advantages to it. So it tends to be a little bit cheaper for you to stay in state, and we like when people stay in our city and in our state. We like to grow our own talent here. Secondly, there are plenty of options right here at home, and remember that more than one of them may be the right fit for you. What I mean by that is that progress along the post-secondary continuum that I mentioned. You may start off as someone who's exploring a short-term certificate at JCTC as an example, and you may end up receiving your PhD from U of L or Spalding or Bellarmine or any of the other wonderful institutions we have here. So just understand that what's right for you today is the most important thing, and we can make decisions as you go along in advance for what may be right for you tomorrow. And then the last thing is stay connected, and I mean two things by that. Number one, we should be realistic about the idea that we may be looking at a hybrid or online environment here in the fall at some point. And so that's an important thing to keep in mind as you plan for what college is going to look like for you. The second thing when I say stay connected is find someone that is your person or your people. There are many people, and I'm looking at the faces on the screen right now, who dedicate their entire career on campus to making sure that students are successful. So it's not always an easy thing to navigate college. It's often very difficult, so we should acknowledge that. But there are lots and lots of people who are very talented and very passionate about making your journey through that much easier. And so it's an important thing right up front to try to find the people that you can connect to on campus, whether that be students or staff or faculty or all of the above. And so if you can just keep those things in mind, I think that even in these unprecedented times, your exploration will be a little bit easier. And so if tonight is important to remember anything, what I want everyone to remember is that post-secondary education is for everyone. And so what I would suggest to the young people is just to find your passion and have a plan. And having said that, again, thank you everyone for being involved tonight. And I'd like to turn it over to Josh McKee, who's the Workforce Solutions Manager at Louisville Forward, to continue our moderation. Thanks, Josh.
Thank you, Dr. Berry. It's my honor to moderate tonight's discussion. Tonight, you're going to hear from the region's top institutions about the incredible opportunities to pursue higher education here in Greater Louisville. Each institution will give a very brief overview. We'll provide contact information at the end of the event so that you can reach out with any questions you may have. So up next, I'm going to introduce each of our institutions, starting in alphabetical order. They each have approximately 3 minutes maximum to display and convey their message. So I will be sending you all some time updates in your chat, so be on the lookout for that. So up first, we will have Bellarmine University.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. My name is Dia Garcia, and I am the Assistant Dean of Regional Recruitments here at Bellarmine University. And so Bellarmine is definitely a vibrant community of academic excellence and ethical awareness, and we are ranked among the nation's best colleges and universities. While we are a private school, we don't want the price tag to scare you. We're definitely committed to ensuring that each student receives the best comprehensive package. Every year we offer over $19 million in scholarships and financial aid to our incoming students, and that equates about $38,000 for an individual student. And so community is at the heart of the things that we do here at Bellarmine, and I think that that's what sets us apart from other schools. Thomas Burton, he called us to create our own lives, and that philosophy is at the core of the work that we do here at Bellarmine. We educate students so that they're able to provide and learn core skills that's needed in the workforce. We have an excellent first destination rate of 99%, and that means that 6 months after graduation, students are either employed full-time or they are doing graduate school. And so that's an excellent statistic that we're very proud of. For those who are interested in applying, you could go to our website or the Common App. We are still accepting applications for this fall, and then applications for the 2021 school year will be available on August 1. That is a free application, and students are just required to submit transcripts and a letter of recommendation. We have implemented a test optional policy because we know that standardized tests are not always the best indicator of college success. So students do have that option to let us know if they want to take tests or not, or submit their test scores or not. Again, you can find more information about our university at bellarmine.edu. And I think that our communities will definitely embrace you as students. Our faculty will inspire you, and the staff will engage and mentor you so that you're able to be successful. You'll also make lifelong friends here. Everyone has a place at Bellarmine, and all are welcome. Thank you. And if you need more information, please contact me.
Thank you, Dia. I appreciate that. Up next, we will have Campbellsville University.
Hi, my name is Brianna Shelby, and I am the Senior Enrollment Counselor at Campbellsville University here in Louisville. CU Louisville has 2 locations in J-Town and Dixie Highway, and then of course we have our main campus in Campbellsville, Kentucky. We offer affordable classes with a flexible schedule. Our students only take 2 classes every 8 weeks at a tuition rate of $3.99 a credit hour. Many traditional universities have their students taking 4 classes at once, but here at CU Louisville, we want to make it as easy as possible for you to succeed. Therefore, we have scheduled our classes where our students only take 2 classes at a time, and that's considered full-time. We also pride ourselves on offering small classroom sizes. You're not just another number at CU Louisville, but your professors know you by name, so they know your strengths and your weaknesses. And because they know you by name, they are gonna help you get to that graduation line. We offer many different education opportunities such as healthcare certificates, associate's degrees, bachelor's degrees, and even master's degrees. These programs include medical assisting, elementary education, business, and social work. Just here in Louisville, CU offers over 30 different programs. So if you're wanting to transfer to main campus or online, you're still able to take general education courses here in Louisville. CU Louisville is known for helping the working adult come back to school. We pride ourselves on helping that adult student juggle careers, family, and schoolwork. We also have many incoming freshmen right out of high school beginning with us. We know that this year has been a hard year for our seniors, so we want to make it as easy as possible for you to transition into college. A lot of students want to take a gap year or a break before starting college. However, students who take a gap year are 64% less likely to finish their bachelor's degree and 18% less likely to finish any college credential at all. I say this to say to you, don't wait to start. No matter where you are in your college journey, don't wait to start, and definitely do not wait any longer to finish. Let CU Louisville help you accomplish all your plans, dreams, and goals. One of our missions is to help our students find their calling for life change. Even if you are unsure of what you want to do in life, come and sit down with an enrollment counselor and let us talk about what you are passionate about. Together, we will find the right path for you in order to find a career that you will find purpose in. Contact us today at culouisville.com. We can't help to wait you achieve your dreams. Go Tigers!
Thank you so much, Brianna. Up next, we have Galen College of Nursing. Obviously, healthcare is a very important part of our economy, so we have Marion Knight to talk about that.
Thank you. Thanks for having us, and congratulations to the graduates of 2020. My name is Marion Knight. I'm the admissions manager with Galen College of Nursing here at our Louisville campus. And so I'm going to share a little bit about what we have to offer. And one of the things that really makes Galen unique is that we are purely nursing. We specialize solely in nursing education. That's all that we teach. And so that allows us to really fine-tune that and be the experts in that area. We offer everything from practical nursing licensure up to an associate's and bachelor's degree in nursing in order to earn your RN. And then we also have a master's degree in nursing as well. We have, small faculty to student ratio, so you really get that one-on-one attention with the instructors. And also really exciting for us, we have a brand new campus opening here in Louisville in January. And that's in the east end of Louisville, right off Gene Snyder. And it's going to be it's really the largest nursing education facilities in this region. So we're really excited to get in there soon. We do have a quarter-based program where we have 4 starting points per year. And our upcoming starting point is October 1st. Definitely still time to join that starting point. We are still accepting applications. Now is the time to kind of start looking at that. And currently we're offering a completely virtual enrollment process. So everything from your admissions appointment is done via Zoom all the way through to working with our financial aid team. And also we have our entrance exam. If you haven't had maybe that ACT or SAT in the last 5 years, we offer a remote entrance exam you can do entirely from home. So, and currently, with the coronavirus that we're dealing with, we currently have offering online classes as well as virtual classes. So typical student, if you go to campus, you typically be in the classroom. We're doing that via Zoom. You still have all the communication with your instructors and your classmates in real time. We also, with nursing education, you have really a lot of hands-on, where you're in the labs and you're in the clinical setting. So Galen has heavily invested in technology to help with that, and we're currently utilizing virtual simulation where you have kind of an avatar patient, and that's really had great success with our student base. But really, you know, all in all, it's great to stay local. Louisville has a ton of opportunity right here in your backyard, a lot of great educational institutions to choose from, and nursing offers a great path for career security. And so if you'd like to learn more, I just recommend you check out our website, galencollege.edu, and we'll be happy to help you. Thank you.
Thank you, Marion. Up next, we've got Hanover College.
Hi, everyone. I'm Chris Hitchcock. I'm the Assistant Director of Admissions at Hanover College, and I want to thank all the organizers and sponsors today for giving us the platform to share Hanover and all the efforts to making this Staying Local event happen. Hanover is just 45 minutes to an hour drive from the Louisville metro area. We are a private liberal arts institution that resides on 650 beautiful acres on the banks of the Ohio River. Academically, Hanover offers 34 majors, which includes a design your major option. Hanover is unique for its 4-4-1 academic calendar. We have 4 classes in the fall, 4 in the winter, and 1 in May term. Students who attend Hanover have benefited from our small class size that averages 17. We have a 99% graduate and job placement rate, opportunities for paid internships, and extensive study abroad program. Hanover is among a select few colleges that has its own cadaver lab for undergraduate students and 2 human simulators that can help with hands-on experience in the classroom. Hanover prides itself on building a respectful community amongst its students, faculty, and staff. We support each other with 23 NCAA sports, 8 Greek chapters, and over 70 clubs and organizations that provide philanthropic and social events across our campus. Hanover has a free rolling admissions process, and we are a test optional institution. Yes, 2020 graduates, you can still apply. Our application will go live on August 1st for our class of 2021 applicants. For our students from Kentucky, we do match the Key Scholarship, but other merit scholarships and forms of financial aid are available. Recently, Hanover announced a 4-year graduation guarantee. Students who stay on track academically, enroll in consecutive semesters, and will graduate in 4 years, or your 5th year is tuition free. If you choose Hanover, our close proximity to Louisville metro area will allow you to attend important events and gatherings in your family, but you're going to still be far enough away to see independence and create your own identity. During these uncertain times, the idea of being close to family and friends can help alleviate stress and anxiety and reinforce that you have an awesome support network. Additionally, choosing Hanover will allow you to build networking connections in the greater Louisville community, hopefully leading to internships and maybe job placements. Recently, Hanover announced classes for the fall semester will be face-to-face and begin on August 24th. When you're ready and you feel safe, you're welcome to visit campus in person, but we also have virtual options. During the summer of COVID-19, we've been offering incoming students free virtual classes, student life activities, completed a virtual orientation program, and our returning students have had access to online summer courses, career center webinars, job fairs, and continued support in our student life programs and academic success office. Our faculty and staff are working hard to implement protocols to allow our students to have the best experience possible. I invite you to explore more about the opportunities and visit Hanover at hanover.edu, or you can feel free to reach out to me. Go Panthers.
Thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. Up next, we're going to have Indiana Tech.
Hi, I'm Mike Stelmar. I want to thank everybody for putting on this event and congratulations to the class of 2020. I'm with Indiana Tech's Louisville campus. We have 2 locally. We have 1 in Louisville and 1 in Jeffersonville, Indiana. We do in-person and online classes at our regional campuses. We're a 4-year private university that empowers people from all walks of life to take charge of their career and advance their education. As a non-for-profit university, Indiana Tech strives to keep our degree programs highly affordable, and as such, textbook rental is included in tuition. We offer close to 50 degree programs ranging in business, computer science, information technology, criminal justice, healthcare administration, cybersecurity, engineering, and more. We have everything from undergraduate certificates up to PhD programs. We offer classes online and in person at our 2 campuses. And our class schedules allow you to make rapid progress towards an affordable degree. Something unique that we do is it's 1 class at a time. So we are still enrolling for the fall. Session 1 starts next week, but we do classes in 6-week chunks. So you can take 4 in the fall and 4 in the spring, and you don't have to take more than 1 class at a time. You're allowed to double up if you would like. But our second session will start September 6th. So we have 1 upcoming and then 1 6 weeks after that. Something else we do is each student works with a dedicated admissions rep. We'll assist you in getting started in your degree program. We'll provide support throughout the entire admissions, enrollment, and financial aid process. And then we follow up with you throughout. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, okay. I was like, it started cutting on my end. And then, so we are an online leader in education. We've been doing this for over 15 years. So the transition to COVID was pretty seamless for us. We run the in-person and online courses concurrently, so you can swap in and out as you wish. So when we had the switch to COVID, we were already ready for it. I know one of the questions on here was what's the best reason to stay local for college? We were talking about that today at the campus, and really for parents, the big thing is consistency. Being local, you know that in 2 months, you're not gonna have to go pick your kids up and move them home, or what are you gonna do come Thanksgiving if they can't go back? So that was kind of the big push we saw for the staying local. And if you have any more questions, you can contact me. And then the website for the university is indianatech.edu. Thank you.
Thank you, Michael. Up next, staying on the Indiana side of the river, we're going to go over to Indiana University Southeast.
Thanks, Josh, and good evening, everyone. I'm Chris Cruz, Director of Recruitment and Admission at Indiana University Southeast. We are your local campus of Indiana University, and at IU Southeast, we offer over 130 quality undergrad programs with great faculty and learning opportunities that extend well beyond the classroom. I like to say that IU Southeast is the best of both worlds. We offer big school benefits that are packaged in a small and supportive environment that includes the big campus feel of clubs and organizations, athletics, and even study abroad. But at IU Southeast, our focus is on you and your success as a student. In addition, we offer in-state tuition for many Kentucky residents, which means that you'll pay less than $8,000 per academic year for tuition and mandatory fees. Not to mention our banded tuition structure means that you'll pay the same low tuition rate for 12 to 18 credits, allowing you really to maximize your degree and maximize progress towards your degree goal. We are accepting applications for the coming fall now through the middle of August. Our classes will begin August 24th, and so we obviously want to make sure that you have all of your materials and that you're admitted prior to that. But we will be offering a mix of in-person and online classes this fall. You can visit ius.edu/apply and use the promo code SENIOR to submit your application for free. We recognize and understand that this can be a difficult time for many, and so we want to provide you an opportunity to apply for free. We're also waiving our testing requirements and have been doing so throughout this time for fall 2020. And then test scores for SAT, ACT are optional going into fall 2021. And so again, we try to make it easy as possible to submit your application. To learn more, you can find all of our virtual resources at ius.edu/visit. We hope to resume our in-person visits next month, but in the meantime, we do have virtual appointments and resources available to show you more about our campus and help you through the enrollment process. We're happy to do that for you, obviously. The best reason to stay local is that you can get a world-class education right here in your backyard. And staying local gives you an opportunity to remain connected to family and friends. At IU Southeast, we believe that you can stay close and still go far as a student. And so we welcome you to our campus, and we welcome you to visit us online at ius.edu to learn more. Feel free to reach out if you have any questions or we can be of help.
Thanks, Chris. Up next, we have Jefferson Community and Technical College.
everyone. My name is Elizabeth Tier, and I am the Associate Director of Admissions at Jefferson Community and Technical College. Jefferson is a two-year college with 6 campus locations, and we offer certificate, diploma, and associate degree programs in a wide variety of career fields. We have lots of partnerships with other colleges and universities and make it really easy for students to transfer. There are many opportunities to get help paying for college. Even though Jefferson does have the lowest tuition rate in the entire state, we still offer ways to help students cover tuition through financial aid, scholarships like the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, and outside partnerships like UPS Metro College. And a really big announcement that I want to share with you all tonight is Jefferson's Open Doors Diversity Grant. So this is a last dollar grant that's available to students who are new to Jefferson. So you can be a brand new student or you can be a new transfer student, and also who identify as an underrepresented minority. Students must be financial aid eligible and register for 6 credit hours worth of classes. There is no application for this. If you meet the criteria, it's automatically covered for you. So whatever financial aid does not cover, Jefferson will pick that bill up. You can learn more info at jctc.me/diversity grants. We are an open enrollment institution, so applications are always accepted, and we offer traditional 16-week classes as well as smaller week-based class options. Lots of online class options available as well in case we have to switch fully online at the middle of the fall semester. We do have a GPA waiver currently in place for students who don't have access to be virtually proctored for placement exams. And for more information about that, and also for more information on all of the programs that we offer, you can reach out to our recruitment team at jf-recruitment@kctcs.edu. We are more than happy to get you connected with program coordinators and help you figure out what's going to be the best fit. As of right now, our fall semester that starts on August 17th will feature in-person, hybrid, and online classes. We have an emergency student fund that's available for students that many have already taken advantage of during COVID-19 to get help with things like rent, utilities, technology needs, and food insecurity. And I think at the end of the day, the best reasons to stay local for college are to stay healthy, to get started in a high demand, high paying career field, save money, and then also have the option to transfer your credits to other colleges and universities all at half the cost. And at the end of the day, we just want you to know that no matter what, Jefferson is here for you.
Thank you, Elizabeth. Up next, we're going to turn it over to University of Louisville.
Thanks, Josh, and good evening, everyone. My name is Ryan Barwold. I'm the Senior Associate Director of Admissions here at the University of Louisville. I just want to thank everyone for putting on tonight's event and congratulate the class of 2020. Sorry about that. As someone who, talks to a lot of local students and families like yourself, I think there are 3 things that make U of L unique. It was really hard to limit it to 3 things, but I think there are 3 things that make us very unique. Is 1, our size, our academic programs, and our affordability. Related to our size, we have approximately 12,000 undergraduate students, which is one of the smallest Research 1 institutions in the country. You can make this grade 13, or you could take advantage of having a premier Research 1 institution right here in your backyard. This also includes being ranked as one of the top 1 out of 69 Research 1 schools to receive the honor of being ranked highly for community engagement. So we're really proud of that aspect as well, is that we are giving back to the city of Louisville. We have all the amenities of a big research institution, but just on a smaller enrollment size. So more interaction, more collaboration with your professors on a smaller scale. In regards to our academic programs, they are top-notch, nationally ranked, globally recognized programs. So anything from the Speed School of Engineering, our College of Business, our School of Nursing, Dental, our law school, are what we are known for nationwide. Affordability is another important aspect and at the forefront of our commitment to you. Students who graduate from U of L have the lowest amount of student debt amongst the publics in the Commonwealth. So we're really proud of that. We are still accepting applications and offering scholarships for the fall 2020. We're excited to welcome our students back to campus with classes beginning on August the 17th, with a combination of in-person classes, hybrid classes, and some of our classes have gone completely online as well for safety measures. But the best way to connect with us, and we want to connect with you, is to learn more about the University of Louisville is by visiting us on our web, www.uofl.me/virtual, or on that page, you can also find your admission counselor and have a conversation with them as well. So my opinion, why you should stay local, you get a world-class education at an affordable price, and who doesn't love the colors black and red and cheering on the Cardinals? You know, we have a motto here, L1C4, so Louisville first, Cards forever. We want you to be a part of the Cardinal family and continue to show your love for the city of Louisville. Thanks.
Thanks, Ryan. Up next, we're going to switch gears just briefly, and we are going to turn it over to UPS's Metropolitan College program. I think you're still muted.
I think I'm unmuted now. Can you all hear me now?
Yes, you're good.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. My name is Chelsea Vincent. I work at UPS, and I work out in the community as a recruiter, promoting all of our education assistance programs. But tonight I'm specifically going to talk about our Metro College program. So what is Metro College? It's a debt-free program where students who are attending either the University of Louisville or Jefferson Community and Technical College and working part-time at UPS on nights can get 100% paid tuition, academic bonuses, milestone bonuses, and book reimbursement, all while earning a weekly paycheck at $14.50 per hour. This program is why thousands of students, including myself, have opted to stay local. Why go away and take out thousands of dollars in debt when you can stay, gain experience, get 100% paid tuition, and then also get that hundreds of dollars in your pocket and bonuses? So for this program, we are still taking students for fall 2020. The deadlines are coming up though. So the first deadline is going to be July 25th, and that is for deferment. But don't fear, I know that's around the corner. October 15th is the final deadline. You can't go past that deadline. So you still have a little bit of time, but you do need to have urgency in getting things done. Due to COVID, all of the Metro College services are available via remote delivery. Participants can find step-by-step checklists and detailed outlines of the Metro College program at metro-college.com. You can also go to our new website, upsjobsky.com, to find more information about our other education assistance programs, which also include any accredited school. So all the schools that are here today, you could help get financial assistance or tuition assistance through UPS. We are going to still have a couple more Metro College live events, and those are hosted over Zoom, just like this event is. You can go to metro-college.com to find out more details of when those are going to be hosted and what time. You do need to register for the event. You'll get reminders for it. And I'll talk about more in depth on the program itself, eligibility, the hiring process at UPS, and employment opportunities that we have, along with what parents can do, resources for them, and opportunities to ask live questions. Thank you all.
Thank you, Chelsea. Appreciate that. Up next, we have Purdue Polytechnic.
Hi, my name is Joe Dews. I'm the Director and Associate and an associate professor at Purdue Polytechnic, New Albany. We are located on Charlestown Road, just across the river in New Albany. I live in Louisville, but I get to work for Purdue University, which I think is a really exciting thing for me. And that's even before we all had to stay home for COVID. So at Purdue Polytechnic, New Albany, Purdue has built classrooms, labs, Purdue faculty, and students who are all part of Purdue, just located here in our community instead of 3 hours away in West Lafayette. Purdue has the College of Engineering, as well as Purdue Polytechnic, both of which train people to be engineers. Engineers are problem solvers, people with highly developed technical skills. At Purdue Polytechnic, we focus on applied engineering, hands-on practical engineering skills that will give you a job in Louisville or Southern Indiana area. We have lots of local manufacturers and technical companies that are hiring our students, and nearly all of our students have a job before they graduate. At Purdue Polytechnic New Albany, we offer 4-year bachelor's degrees in mechanical engineering technology, electrical engineering technology, mechatronics, which is robotics, and industrial engineering technology, and computer graphics technology, which includes animation, web programming, and design, and game development and design. Again, those are 4-year bachelor's degrees from Purdue University. The degree is engineering technology, but the career is engineering. Engineering technology is a good fit for you if you like to solve problems out in the real world, not just sitting at a desk thinking about, man, that really bothers me, but somebody else will fix it. If you like to do the fixing, then we can help you get the degree to help you do that. We focus on experimentation and building and making solutions through project-based learning and working in groups. If you live in Louisville or the surrounding area in Kentucky, by coming to Purdue Polytechnic New Albany, you can get a Purdue degree while paying in-state tuition, which is a huge savings for Kentucky residents. Purdue Polytechnic New Albany is a small part of Purdue University. Purdue University is gigantic, but we're a very small part of it. We have about 250 students here in the area and about 25 faculty and staff. That means small class sizes and faculty will get to know you well. So to summarize, it's a Purdue University degree. We have small class sizes. We have a very close relationship with faculty and staff. We're close to home, obviously. You can live here in Louisville or Southern Indiana, and you get it for a fraction of the price, particularly if you're a Kentucky resident. It's about $8,000 per year, including fees and books. We're still taking applications, but you got to hurry because we're starting classes on August 24th. If you'd like more information, you can get it at purdue.edu/New Albany. Thank you for letting me talk today.
Thanks, Joe. Up next, we will have Simmons College of Kentucky.
Hello, congratulations class of 2020. My name is Rebecca Gardner, and I am the recruiter for Simmons College of Kentucky. What makes us unique is our affordable tuition. We also have small classes where you have more time with your professors. We pride ourselves on having that family feel as well, where everyone knows your names, not just your professors, but even upper administration. Any day you may see our president pop on campus. We have an active SGA, Student Government Association. We have a career service department to assist with job search and internship placement. Right now, we are still taking applications for fall classes. Our classes start August 17th. We're going to be offering hybrid classes where you can take classes in person as well as online. We are offering undergraduate certificates through the bachelor's degrees for our programs. We also are waiving our application fee and our ACT, SAT requirements for the fall. To learn more about coming to Simmons College of Kentucky, visit our website at simmonscollegeky.edu, or you can text ADMIT, ADMIT, to 55444. And while I think you should stay local, as an alumni of Simmons College of Kentucky, having that family feel while attending a historic college, and you get a great education at the same time. Thank you and congratulations again.
Thank you, Rebecca. Up next, we have Spalding University.
Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2020 and the future class of 2024. My name is Paul Bolton. I'm Director of Admissions at Spalding University, and I am also, an alumni of Spalding University, so I loved it so much, I decided to come back. So Spalding University is a small, private, non-for-profit, private liberal arts university located in downtown Louisville and established in 1814 by the Sisters of Charity of Nazareth. And we've actually been in downtown Louisville since 1920. One of the things that we're known for, and actually a top 5 college for a non-traditional schedule, is our 6-week blocks. At other universities, you're required to take a minimum of 4 classes every semester, which means you'll have to juggle 4 or more classes over 18 weeks. And at Spalding, you could take 1 or 2 classes every 6 weeks and still be considered a full-time student and graduate in 4 years or less. And then we have a lot of students that also have that opportunity as well that can continue into the graduate program if that was what their academic plan was at the university. Our Spalding class sizes, our faculty ratio is 10-to-1 with 15 students on average every class. Affordability is something that I know many of you all are considering right now. So Spalding is one of the most affordable private institutions in the state of Kentucky, and we offer need-based and academic institutional aid and scholarships and federal work study. We are part of the NCAA Division III, and we have 14 varsity sports programs. We just introduced recently men's and women's lacrosse, and we have a new athletic field complex that's between 8th and 9th strength, and it will house men's soccer, women's soccer, softball, and then the future for lacrosse. We are a test optional school, and our research has shown that there's a group of applicants whom the SAT and the ACT may not be a fair predictor of academic success at Spalding University. So we do have options for those students. So I will leave you today also just a way to connect with us so we can kind of go through that with each of you as you're now looking for options for fall 2020 or fall 2021. I want to pivot real quick, and I'm going to steal from Dr. Matt Berry. He said, find a person, find people, and I'm going to add to that, just find the passion and find the plan. And the admissions team that I work with and the other professionals, faculty and staff at Spalding University, that's what we're here for. The pathway that you're looking at right now may not be clear at that time, and that's okay. It's not our first rodeo with that, and it certainly won't be our last. So within Spalding's mission, you'll find the following statement. We're a diverse community of learners meeting the needs of the times. And we plan to continue that mission this fall 2020 when classes begin the week of August 24th. There is still time to apply. You can do that and connect with myself. You can connect with the great admissions team that I work with. And you have a variety of different options to do so at spalding.edu. And again, we'll begin classes on August 24th. And we're excited to get to know you and your families and look forward to meeting with you. So thank you for this time today.
Thank you, Paul. First, I want to go ahead and congratulate the class of 2020 again for your achievements. We hope that you have learned a lot this evening from the various colleges and universities we have in our area, as well as some more about some of the scholarship and funding opportunities that are still available for you. That being said, at the end of this, we will post the link to a resource in the comments of this video that has information on each of these institutions for you and your families to review. Additionally, you can also find the link for this resource on GLI's website, which is greaterlouisville.com/higher-education-resources. We wish you the best in your future educational endeavors and I wish you the best and hope to see you here in Louisville. Thank you.